Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Manya Jain, a student of NIFT Kolkata, and in today's video, I'll be answering all the questions you have been asking me in my comment section and to me personally. There are these never-ending doubts that you guys have, and I don't mind answering them, but I thought I'll just make a video so that all of you get to have a clear vision of what NIFT is, what the entrance is like, orientation and everything. So I've shortlisted a few questions. These are all the questions I've shortlisted, 17 to 20 questions, and I guess that will give you a gist. So keep watching if you want to know what it's like. So moving on to the first question, like I thought it was pretty clear, but so many of you don't know the department I am in. So yes, my department is knitwear design and I am studying in NIFT Kolkata. I'll be starting my second year and I've just completed my foundation year. That is the first year. Moving on to the second question. Hello Dee, is there hostel available for boys? Coming soon to NIFT Kolkata. Hi, so there is no hostel for guys unfortunately. There is hostel in Mumbai and other centers but not in Kolkata. You'll have to opt for a flat or a PG, which I think is better, and maybe you can find something near NIFT Kolkata because like my guy friends all from NIFT Kolkata had flats, so maybe you could look into that, talk to your seniors, that might help you. Okay, so the next question is Kolkata safe to study for single students and is there any girls hostel inside the campus? Safe, yes. Girls hostel, not inside the campus. Okay, so I have seen my hostel friends also said that it's safe and I personally find it safe as well. Like Kolkata is comparatively safer than a lot of cities. And about the hostel, it's not inside NIFT, it's 2 kilometers from NIFT. There's this college bus that picks and drops the students of hostels, so maybe you can look into that. And yeah, is craft material easily accessible near there? Okay, the thing is NIFT has its NIFT shop which has a lot of things, but of course you can't rely on that. So there is a market near the hostel where you mostly get everything, but if you still don't get it, of course there are a lot of stationery shops that you'll have to hunt. And when you come in the second year, I'll suggest you talk to your department seniors where they source materials from, like the leather for leather design students, yarn for knitwear students, so you can be in touch with your seniors. That will help you a lot. Okay, so the next question is, hey, can you please tell me what basically happens in orientation program? Do we have to perform something? Okay, I like this question. This brings me back to my orientation time that was almost a year ago. Okay, I get it, it might be anxious, but yes, you have to perform in the orientation program. Like you don't have to perform solo, like there are students who do perform, but it's not really necessary. But you have to perform with your group. Basically what happens is on the first day of your orientation, you will be allotted different groups. So mine was group number 4, which was my class for the whole year, and I was supposed to perform with them on the third day. So I don't know whether you have seen the orientation vlog, but we did a quick dance. Like we had 5 minutes to perform and we did a quick dance and maybe added the TikTok songs, all of that. It was a chaos, but it was so much fun practicing, and because of that we had our ice breaking session. We got along with our classmates, so that's really fun. Like at that time I actually thought ki yaar ye kya kar rahe hain, and I personally felt really weird, but once I got to talk to my classmates, plan out how we were going to perform, it actually was a good icebreaker. You get to know your classmates better before the classes actually start. But and on the same day you will have to perform, like not you exactly, but there are certain students who give their name for performing, or maybe singing or dancing, whatever, so you can actually perform if you're good at it, but it's not really compulsory to perform alone. But that group one, it's actually compulsory. It's going to be fun no matter what. Okay, so the next question is, materials और डायरी प्रोवाइड करते हैं या खुद से परचेज करना होता है? खुद से परचेज करना होता है. आई गेस दिस इज़ बिकॉज दिस यू आर आस्किंग मी दिस बिकॉज मैंने अपने लर्निंग डायरी वाले वीडियो में निफ्ट के लर्निंग डायरीज डाले थे. दैट्स बिकॉज आई गॉट इट फ्रॉम द निफ्ट शॉप. आई डेंट वॉन्ट टू गो आउटसाइड टू एनी स्टेशनरी शॉप एंड गेट इट व्हेन आई वाज गेटिंग इट इन निफ्ट. बट खरीदना पड़ता है. निफ्ट कुछ नहीं देता है फ्री में, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. यू हैव टू बाई एवरीथिंग. इवन जो कॉलेज में प्रिंट आउट्स कराओगे, यू हैव टू पे फॉर इट. सो you won't get anything for free, that's for sure. Hi, can you tell me how much it costs for the printouts for a month? Okay, so it isn't like stable. हर month different cost होता है. Initial month में तो it doesn't really cost anything. वो तो जब end term आ रहा होता है, जब जूरी आ रहा होता है, then the cost gets high because we have all our subjects का presentation. Like जैसे we have a subject called digital design and communication. उसमें what we did all semester was on laptop. So now it's time to print it out and present it. तो उसके लिए खर्चा होगा. एंड ऑनेस्टली इट वेरीज फ्रॉम एवरी स्टूडेंट. आई पर्सनली सेव अ लॉट ऑन प्रिंटिंग बिकॉज आई जस्ट do it somehow. And like there are certain people who make reports for 30 pages. On the other hand, I am making reports of 5 pages, 10 pages. मैंने ऐसे ही पूरा साल निकाला है, तो इतना कॉस्ट ज़्यादा नहीं हो, मे बी 1000-2000 रुपीज़ फॉर प्रिंट आउट्स, बट स्टेशनरी पे मेरा बहुत खर्चा होता है. सो या, यू विल हैव टू मैनेज इट. Any tips to get yourself prepared for NIFT Kolkata? Like what should we keep in mind and come to NIFT Kolkata? Okay, again, nice question. I'm going back to my orientation time. So basically the thing is, when you're going to NIFT, you'll be very anxious because this is something you wanted to come to and it's like a dream, all of that, and then seeing so many people, it might feel out of your comfort zone and you might be introverted, you might feel shy, all of that, but I'll definitely suggest you to mix up with people. You need to keep in mind that everyone here is from somewhere else, and there might be a few people जो already पहले से एक दूसरे को जानते हो, but most people are clueless. Believe me, most of them are clueless, and don't be scared to be friends. Talk to them, just hang out, talk to everyone where they are from. And in fact, starting we have so much to talk to people about, so it's always good to have a company. So initial days, try to be friends with people, try to know them, and yeah, explore the campus, explore the faculty. I remember on my second day of orientation, I went to a faculty and I spoke to that ma'am because I really wanted to talk to her on the first day as well. So I was just exploring, I was just going about. So I'll say, and don't hesitate. Like at least the first few months are going to be full of opportunities. Like you'll have so many events. I remember जब August में college start हुआ था, we had Teachers Day, Handloom Day, then there were just so many events happening one after another, and we were getting the opportunity to participate. So if you're good at singing, if you're good at dancing, just go for it. Like I wasn't good at anything, but I still gave my name. I couldn't pass the auditions, but I was happy that I tried. I'll just say, be a free spirit, explore as much as you can, because you never know what that may lead to. So what is the total fee structure of BDES? Again, it's mostly around 12 lakhs, like 3 lakh per year, 4 साल का है, तो it is 12 lakh, but I'm not adding the cost of the stationery, the material that you'll get, the printouts, nothing. So this is just an estimate. उसके ऊपर you have a lot of hidden expenses as well. Dee, can you please make a serious video about how can a student pay this much high fee for NIFT, and also share your experience about it? How do you manage everything, please? Okay, so talking about managing, it is difficult, I will say that, but especially when you're living away from family. Luckily, I'm from here, Kolkata, that's why I'm not living away from family, but still it is a task to manage your expenses, like the transportation cost, the stationery cost, all of that. So you have to learn to manage on a budget. And talking about the fees, like there are a lot of students who have taken loans and a lot of students have gone for scholarship. You can look into different kind of loans, and if not that, maybe try for the scholarship. I personally don't know much about it, but I know there's a lot of restrictions and a lot of documents will be needed, so I can't really talk about that, but maybe you can go for the loan. And my experience managing the budget wasn't that great. Let's see, I hope with the upcoming year I'm better at managing the cost and expenses. Like I suggest you guys, if you're coming to NIFT, just try to have a budget, or maybe just know where you're spending your money, because NIFT is actually expensive. Apart from the fees, there's so much expense that goes behind, especially if you're from outside. Like you'll have your living cost, food, then transportation, stationery, of course, so you have to look into it. Is it true that only those who took up science for 12th can sit for NIFT entrance? Absolutely not. Like, where are you hearing this from? I mean, I do agree there are a lot of students from science background in NIFT, but it's not really necessary. I personally am from commerce, and there are students from art background. Yeah, but if you want to pursue BF Tech as your course, then you'll have to be from science background. BF Tech is Bachelor's of Fashion Technology, and those people are from science only. But for BDES, you can be from any stream, literally. Next question, why are you studying French? Do they give language classes too? Okay, I need to tell you the story. Basically, in NIFT, every semester you have GE as a subject. GE is General Elective. It might seem a little complicated, but I'll just break it down. GE is divided into two parts, optional and mandatory. सो मैंडेटरी में 3 सब्जेक्ट होते हैं जो फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर, सेकंड सेमेस्टर और थर्ड सेमेस्टर में होते हैं. एंड जो ऑप्शनल है उसमें लाइक 15-20 ऑप्शंस होते हैं. उसमें से इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी तुम 15-20 करो, क्योंकि कर भी नहीं पाओगे. 8 सेमेस्टर है तो 8 ही कर पाओगे. आई गेस 7 तक होता है, 8 वट एवर. सो मैंने इस सेमेस्टर में फ्रेंच लिया था बिकॉज आई वॉन्टेड टू लर्न दैट लैंग्वेज. एंड फ्रेंच में आई हैड माई थ्योरी पेपर, लाइक दैट वॉज द ओनली थ्योरी पेपर आई गेव दिस ईयर. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट यू हैव मॉडलिंग, बास्केटबॉल, वॉलीबॉल and film appreciation. There's a lot of subjects you can do, so that's why I was learning French. What are the courses and fee structures there? Could you highlight? Basically there are 6 subjects in BDES, Bachelor's of Design, which are fashion design, knitwear design, leather design, textile design, fashion communication and accessory design. And सबका fee structure is the same, that is all around 12 lakh 4 साल का. And apart from that you have BF Tech, जो सिर्फ science background बच्चे दे पाते हैं. And again I don't know much about that field, I don't have any friends from BF Tech, but it's like दोनों का 4 साल का ही कोर्स होता है. And it's more towards the tech side of fashion. So before I end this video, I'll get into the last few questions which are related to the entrance. So first is direct admission होता है क्या? नहीं, direct admission नहीं होता है NIFT में या कोई भी डिज़ाइन कॉलेज में. Usually you'll have to sit for some entrance examination जो NIFT का भी है. What is the criteria for entrance? So basically entrance is divided into 2 parts, CAT and GAT, and then situation test. So basically CAT and GAT एक ही दिन में होता है. CAT stands for creative ability test, GAT stands for general ability test. And CAT में they test your drawing skills, your creativity, while in GAT logical reasoning, maths, English ये सब चेक किया जाता है along with GK. So ये एक ही दिन में होता है. And when you clear this you will sit for situation test, जिसमें they'll judge you on your material handling skills. You'll have to make a model in the time limit they gave, in the materials they gave. And yeah, mostly that you have to qualify that. उसका भी weightage होता है 50, 30, 20 I guess. So yeah, I'll suggest कि if you are willing, if you are an aspirant, so I'll suggest you guys should do your research, watch some videos and understand how it is and plan it all out. A similar question, how to take admission in NIFT Kolkata where the entrance exam is conducted. So basically NIFT Kolkata हो या कोई भी NIFT हो, you'll have to sit for an entrance. And where is it conducted? हम लोग का फर्स्ट राउंड तो ऑनलाइन हुआ था, जो सेकेंड राउंड था दैट वाज द सिचुएशन टेस्ट, हम लोग NIFT कैंपस जाके दिए थे. So and finally moving on to the last question, which course are you studying and can you give some tips to crack NIFT? Course, knitwear design, and finally to crack NIFT. Okay, one thing that comes in my mind is practice every day. Like if you are someone who's not good in art, I'll suggest, just like me, मैं लॉकडाउन के टाइम पे एंड उसके भी बाद आई यूज टू सिट एवरी डे, आई यूज टू स्केच वॉट एवर केम. मैं Pinterest, गूगल, मोस्टली Pinterest से जाके आई यूज टू डू perspective art, composition, sketches. I loved sketches, all of that. So maybe practice every day, कुछ ना कुछ करो, it will keep getting better, you will keep getting creative. And apart from that, if you are supposed to give NIFT entrance next year, is be well versed with the general affairs, whatever is happening, general knowledge, news and all. News देखो या you have ensured, so go for it. And maths like 10 का चाहिए होता है basic level. So I'll suggest if you're able to get some material online, so get it, start practicing. Like I personally had a coaching, BRDS Kolkata. So उस चक्कर में I got a lot of guidance. But if you are someone who is doing it alone, you need to first do your research, plan it out, and yeah, it will all fall in place. Just don't stop practicing. Every day do something at least so that it helps you in getting into NIFT. And guys, with that we come to the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching this. I have tried to be as detailed as I could and I answered whatever I found, like the most common ones. I hope this helps. If you still have any queries, feel free to reach out to me in the comment section or on my Instagram. I'll be happy to help. Until then, see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please like, share, subscribe, because that means everything to me.